All right, let's jump right in with a free three-pick parlay for you.
Yeah, should be a fun one.
We've got some interesting matchups to break down.
Absolutely. And, always got to love a good parlay for those of you who might be new to this.
Oh, yeah, good point.
It's basically where you combine multiple bets into one.
Right. All those picks got to hit for you to cash in.
A higher risk, but higher reward, right?
Exactly. So let's get right to it and start with the Sacramento Kings heading down to Miami to face the Heat.
Kings having a sneaky good start to the season.
Yeah, they're 6th in offensive rating.
And 7th in defensive rating, too.
Yeah, so top 10 on both sides of the court. That's impressive.
Absolutely. And, when you dig into the numbers even further, I think there's some real value on the Kings in this one.
Oh, yeah. What are you seeing?
Well, their offense in particular is humming right now, 7th in the league. The Heat, on the other hand,
Yeah,
they're down at 19th in offensive rating.
that's a pretty big discrepancy.
It is, and it makes you wonder if the Heat's early success is maybe a bit inflated.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
Well, look at who they've beaten so far. The Wizards, Hornets, Pistons.
Yeah.
All bottom 10 teams in net rating.
And not exactly the toughest competition.
Right, and meanwhile, the Kings, they've won 2 out of 3 on their current road trip.
Yeah, and they're coming off that tough loss to Toronto
where Vince Carter got his jersey retired.
Exactly. That was such an emotional night.
Definitely, and it probably affected their play.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be a factor in Miami.
Right back to a more neutral environment.
Exactly.
So based on those offensive numbers and the Heat's opponents so far,
Yeah.
we like the Kings to win this one.
Yeah, Kings money line for our first pick.
Love it. Oh, yeah. For game 2, we're heading over to Houston for the Knicks and the Rockets.
Knicks off to a solid 3-2 start.
Yeah, which is good considering they've had to integrate some high-level players.
Definitely takes time to build that chemistry.
Absolutely. But one guy who's already looking really comfortable is Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he's been a beast, averaging a double-double, 22.2 points, 11.2 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been a force, and this will be their 4th road game out of 6.
That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, it is. Now, the Rockets, they've had some good wins.
Yeah,
But they've also been pretty inconsistent.
for sure.
What's your take on them?
Their defense has definitely improved from last year,
Okay.
but the offense is still struggling, and Fred VanVleet in particular hasn't quite found his shot.
Yeah, it's been a little off.
And with Towns likely to have a big game against their front court,
Yeah.
we like the Knicks to cover in this one.
All right, Knicks money 1.5 point spread.
That's our second pick.
Let's move on to our final game of the parlay, another intriguing matchup.
Yeah, this one should be fun.
The Raptors are in Denver for a rematch of that overtime thriller from earlier this season.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one went down to the wire. It was a battle. And the Raptors are going to be without Scotty Barnes this time around.
Yeah, he's out with an injury.
But RJ Barrett has been stepping up big time.
Yeah, 3 straight games with 30-plus points.
He's been on fire.
Absolutely. And on the Nuggets side, Jamal Murray is still out for them.
Yeah, that's a big loss for Denver.
It is. So even though the Raptors are missing Barnes, the Nuggets are missing Murray too.
Right, so it kind of evens out a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even without Barnes, the Raptors' offense is still ranked 14th in the league.
Not bad at all. And when you compare that to the Nuggets, who are 12th,
Yeah.
the difference isn't huge.
Right, so the Raptors can still put up points.
They can. And here's something interesting. The Raptors are second in the league in points in the paint. And the Nuggets are 29th in defending the paint.
Oh, wow. So that's a pretty significant mismatch.
It is. And it could be a major factor in this game.
Yeah, I see that. Plus, neither team relies heavily on three-pointers.
Right. So that minimizes any potential advantage Denver might have from beyond the arc.
Good point. Another thing to consider is that the Raptors' last 4 games have all been decided by 6 points or less.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, they're a tough team that knows how to keep things close.
Definitely scrappy bunch.
So for our final pick in this free 3-pick parlay, we're going with the Toronto Raptors plus 10-point spread.
Interesting.
We think they can keep it within 10, even on the road, against a strong Denver team.
All right, so let's recap our picks for tonight.
You got it for our first pick. You're taking the Sacramento Kings money line.
Okay.
We believe their offense will be too much for the Heat.
I like it.
For our second pick, we're going with the New York Knicks minus 1.5 point spread,
Makes sense.
expecting Karl Anthony Towns to have a big game against the Rockets.
And for our final pick,
Yep, the Toronto Raptors plus 10-point spread. We think they'll keep it close against the Nuggets, even without Scotty Barnes.
bold pick. I like it. Of course, these are just predictions based on the numbers, and, we always encourage responsible gambling.
Absolutely. Bet within your means, folks.
Now, one thing that's really caught my eye this season is how many games are coming down to the wire.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We talked about the Raptors having 4 straight games decided by 6 points or less, but we've seen a lot of other close games across the league, too.
Yeah, it seems like every night there are a bunch of nail-biters.
Exactly. Makes you wonder if this is going to be a season of tight finishes.
It really does. Maybe a lot of parity around the league this year.
It's definitely something to watch as the season progresses.
For sure. So what do you think about these picks?
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts.
Hit us up on social media. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. And be sure to tune in next time for more insights and analysis.
Until then, good luck with your bets, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah. And it's a parlay.
Yeah.
So all 3 picks got to hit.
All or nothing, baby.
That's right.
Oh.
But we're feeling pretty good about these selections.
Yeah, I think we've got a real shot here.
All right, so just to quickly recap.
Yep.
Kings money line.
Uh-huh.
Knicks money is 1.5.
Right.
And Raptors plus 10.
Boom. There you have it.
Your free 3-pick parlay for tonight.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, hit us up on social media. Tell us if you're tailing these picks or if you have any other games you're eyeing. Always love hearing from you guys, and be sure to tune in next time.
Yep, we'll be back with more picks and analysis.
Until then, good luck with your bets, folks.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.